hello DQA. Welcome back to Ever17. Last time, you finally got to hack into the system, and information about her father made no fucking sense, because your father can't die 30 years before you're fucking born. And that's what the AIM conversation that Sora found said. Wait, the voice needs to be louder? What? Oh god. Oh boy, how the fuck do I do that? It's already at maximum loudness. Oh shit. Oh god. Alright, so hello GAs, welcome to the stream. And I hope the music's good enough for you guys now, and I hope you can hear me. Oh god. Oh no, you can't hear me? This thing doesn't go that much louder. Hello, Eblis. Welcome to the stream. Oh god, it's on maximum. I don't get it. Yep, and the second I try to open up stuff with the fucking thing. Let's see. Yeah, it's like... It's so low, like the way it receives it, is so low. I can see on my sound test. No, I can't like do anything about it. I can't improve the gain on the microphone. I don't know why. Ah, jeez. Let's see if I can just... Alright. No, this is just volumes. Nothing about making the microphone louder. Alright, I can't find... Oh, you can hear everything fine? It doesn't, actually. Not this one. Oh, wait. You know what? Let me try something else, actually. There we go. I can change that a bit, but... I don't know if that actually affected anything there. That was the only knob I could see on the little sound box I have right here. Hello, Void Dweller. Welcome to the stream. So anyway, my theory on what happened is basically that the daughter referred to as the daughter... Hilarious, OA. Of Yu's father is not actually you. I think it's the person that Sora was based on. That's what I think, because Sora probably was based on a person, right? So, and they keep on referring to how you and Sora are sisters. So that's what I think. And Yu's actual parents may be someone else, but why on earth? Ah, damn it. This is so, like, brain-racking here. Hello, Fawful. Welcome to the stream. Yes, time to seek a way out. And, like, look left and right as the clock rings. Oh, my God. If I ever replay a game that I already know, I don't know how well, I don't know how Let's Plays like that usually turned out, but if I would ever replay a game that I've already played, it'll probably be 999. Cause I just love 999 so goddamn much. And it can be the PC version with all the amazing voice acting. So, cause I know a lot of Let's Plays are of the DS version. And that version, people haven't seen it with the new sprite animations and everything. It's really cool. So anyway, let's get back into it. Here we go. It looks like Kid and you are going to get a bit romantic here. The Lemurian ruins. We climbed on top of the roof of one of the buildings and gazed out over the scenery. Oh, my plans change all the time. Uh, Eblis, but one thing I'm deeply considering is playing the Remember 11 after the next game I play after this. Now, as all you guys know, like, my plans change all the time, but that's what I'm currently thinking. I actually didn't know why we had decided to climb up on that particular night. But if I was to take a stab at the reason, it was probably because Lemuria was so beautiful then. Oh, Void Dweller, you could find it on Steam. It's incredible. For a while, the two of us were silent, just enjoying the view. Finally, I started the conversation. Let's get to the bottom of things. Oh, that was really loud. Let me just turn it a squidge lower. To the bottom of what? Let's get to the truth about your past. About your father and mother. Oh, you guys will say the DS version. I like the PC version. I don't care. I think the voice acting is incredible. Oh, that's sweet of you, Eblis. That and the truth about my past. About my lost memories and my ability to see the future. That and one more thing. The truth about all of our pasts. And why this accident happened. Why were we the only ones trapped here? Why couldn't we get out? I'm tired of dwelling on this. I mean it. Let's really figure things out tonight. Oh, hell the fuck yeah. Kid. Oh my god. I suppose you can, but playing 999 on an emulator is absolutely horrible. Because you're not going to be able to solve the last puzzle on an emulator if you're playing the DS version. No spoilers. You stared into the distance. Please tell me if the music is loud enough. Huh? I'm sorry, but could we just forget about that for today? Huh? Why? I just feel so tired. That wasn't the reason that I invited you here today. I wondered why we had come there. Why do you get so caught up in knowing about the past of people? You can never take back what's happened in the past. All we can do is live in the moment, with what's happening to us right this instant. They can't hop back and forth to the past or the future.
未来は確かにやってくる。
The future will come.
けれどその瞬間が訪れるまで未来はただの暗闇。
But until that moment comes, the future is just like the dark.
何も見えない。
You can't see anything. Damn, she is feeling really dejected.
1分後何が起こるのかさえわからない。
You never know what might happen a minute from now.
未来が怖くてだから人は振り返る。
The future is scary, so that's why people look to the past.
振り返って過去を見るとそこには光が照らされている。
If you look back, everything is clearly illuminated.
でもね、
But
過去だって同じこと。
the past is really the same.
遠のけば遠のくほど闇の中に紛れて見えなくなってしまう。
The further that you get away from the present, the darker it is and the less you can see. Well, Eblis, it's not so much that you can play it, it's that you can, as in, but it's just extremely difficult to do the last puzzle on an emulator. To me, it seemed to lose your memory, like I had, made everything pitch black. No, rather things became nothing.
私たちが知ることのできる領域なんてほんの些細なものなのよ。
The only sphere that we can truly know is really tiny.
特に時の流れに対しては盲目に等しい。
Especially when it comes to time. We're essentially blind.
だから私は
That's why I
今この瞬間だけを大切にしようと思う。
I just want to value this moment.
過去や未来のことなんてもうどうでもよくなっちゃったんだ。
The past and the future, I don't care about them anymore. I was left speechless. There was nothing I could be expected to say, because she was no longer focused on reflecting on her past. She was different from me. I alone was intent on knowing everything. This is really cool. I love this contrast between the two. Kid, who has no idea what his past is, but actually does know some of the future, at least he thinks he does, is completely focused on the future. While you, who, like most people, doesn't know anything about the future, is so focused on her past. I just think that's really cool. I believed that I had to know it, or else. But you wasn't like that. The dragon had left the damsel free. There was no longer any need to vanquish it. I didn't know how much time had passed. Oh, there's a typo here. There's nothing for us to do, so we just gave ourselves to the slowly passing time, even though there was no meaning in it. I didn't feel that there was any reason for being there. Oh, I've had enough of this. I stood up quickly. So,
Should we get some sleep? Huh? What? What's wrong?
もうちょっと
I want...
もうちょっとだけ一緒にいたいかも。
I want to spend just a little more time with you.
Huh? But there's nothing for us to do, is there? That's what I was about to say, but you said.
君と一緒にいるとなんだか落ち着くの。だから
There's something about being with you that relaxes me. Hello, Mr. Valdick. Welcome to the stream. I sat down again where I was. I figured that even if it was nothing to me, it might mean something to her.
で私が今何考えてるかわかる？
Hey, do you know what I'm thinking right now? I shook my head.
当ててみて。
Guess.
How am I supposed to know?
タイムスリップしたんでしょ？
You travel through time, right?
同じ出来事を経験したことがあるんでしょ？
You've experienced all this before, right?
だったらこれから私が何をするのか知ってるはずじゃない。
Ooh, damn. In that case, you should know what I'm about to do.
You don't believe in time travel, right?
それとこれとは話が別。
That's not what I'm saying.
当ててみて。
So guess. You repeated herself.
Are you gonna do something?
多分。
Yeah, probably.
What are you gonna do?
だから当ててみてって言ってるでしょ？
I keep telling you to guess, right?
わからないの？
You don't know?
I don't know.
そういう時はどうすればいいんだっけ？
Damn, it's gonna be a contest. Who is more thick-headed, Kid or Takashi? I think Takashi was. When Sugumi was literally fucking on top of him, and she was saying like, do you want to see more? And he was like,
How do I want to see more of what?
it's like, God, that was probably one of the funniest lines in this entire game. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about that. Because Kid is doing like the same thing right now. That's why I'm thinking about that. What is it you're supposed to do at times like this?
What?
もう一つの目を使うのよ。
Use your other eye. My other eye.
The third eye?
そう。
Yep.
第三の目が開眼すると真の知恵が湧き万物を見通すことができる。
When the third eye opens, true wisdom is apparent and all becomes visible.
But how?
教えてほしい？
You want me to teach you?
Yeah.
It was something I had hoped for. If I could harness that power, then my past memory.
まず一つ目の目はどこにあるのか知ってる？
First, do you know where the first eye is? I cocked my head, thinking,
ここよ。
it's here. Ah! Pointing right at the camera as she spoke. Use index finger approach my right eye. I closed it. The tip of Yu's finger touched my eyelid.
じゃあ2つ目の目は
And the second eye?
ここ
Right here. Without giving me a second to think, Yu did the same thing to my left eye.
最後に第3の
And the third eye.
目それはここに
That's right here. Damn! Ooh, wow. Holy fuck, you. You are fucking smooth. You is fucking smooth, rather. Damn! Wow! I felt something soft touch my lips. Startled, I opened my eyes. Oh, I don't know if I did, but welcome to the stream, Ian. Startled, I opened my eyes. My mind went completely blank. I couldn't think of anything. The third eye, and I felt, God, you're just as bad as Takashi! Are you fucking serious? Had I found true wisdom? Had all things become visible to me? He was oh, don't you start going Usoda on me, kid! Come on! It was a lie! Fucking hell! You're worse than Takashi! I felt more and more confused. The scene in front of me, the soft touch of skin, and it was the sweet smell that made my brain numb. It was all I could do to absorb those. That so-called third eye gave only the truth, warmth, confusion, and affection. Oh, wow. Damn! The night passed as I etched pure, slow, and new memories into my mind. Holy fuck! Literally. Oh my god! May 6th, Saturday. The next morning, after breakfast, we all gathered in the conference room. More accurately, we gathered because Sora had called us together. Sugumi also made a rare appearance.
皆さんにお集まりいただいたのは他でもありません。
There is an important reason why I've called you all of you here. We are all about to die, if you haven't forgotten.
一刻も早くお知らせしなければならないことがあったのです。
There is something I wanted to inform you about as soon as possible. Kid and you had sex last night. What?
Oh, kid. Hey, that's private, Sora.
Oh, well, Takashi, I see we're not the only ones.
Hey, Sugumi.
Oh, come on. Like she didn't know and tell them.
Well, I mean...
Yeah? You?
辛いでしょうが、現在の状況を正しく把握する必要があります。
I know it is difficult, but it is important for you to accurately realize the full gravity of this situation.
取り乱さず、落ち着いて、心して聞いてください。
Please don't panic. Settle down and listen carefully. Sora paused for a second. Sora looked at all 5 of us in turn. You, Sugumi, Sarah, Takashi, and me. The conference room was silent, but I could hear the sound of water coming faintly from somewhere. Was it water lapping in the hallways? Moments later, I couldn't hear it anymore. As if Sora was waiting for that cue, she slowly opened her mouth.
元凶は芳しくありません。
The situation is not good. Sora extended her hand, and a holographic window appeared in the space in front of us. I felt like I hadn't seen her do that for a while.
今のところ新たな浸水の兆候がはっきり現れている箇所はありません。
Currently, there are no areas that show signs of new flooding.
昨夜のドリットシュトックのコスミッシャーバル浸水以来、際立った被害は出ていませんが。
Hello, Charnbuster. Welcome to the stream. Since the flooding of the Cosmic Whale area in Ritterstock last night, there have been no further reports of significant damage.
その浸水によってレミューを支える支柱への負担は増大しました。
The burden being placed on the Moo's support columns has increased due to the flooding.
フロア間の歪みは大きくなりつつあります。
The structural distortion between floors is increasing.
このまま行くとレミューはやがて平行バランスを崩し大きく傾くことになるでしょう。
This is interesting. I don't think this happened on the other side. If this continues, the Moo will eventually lose its equilibrium and tilt dramatically.
フロア区画の連結部への損傷が重なれば健在な区画にも各種パイプなどを通して水が侵入してくる可能性があります。
If the damage to the areas connecting the floors of different sectors increases, there is the possibility that pipe leaks could flood the dry sectors.
つまり油断のならない状況となっています。
In other words, we can't afford to be careless. Things are critical.
以前お伝えしたと思いますが
I think I told you this before.
レミューの完全悪化推定時刻は5月7日午前4時30分前後となっています。
Implosion of Lamu is estimated to occur at 4:30 a.m. on May 7th.
推定誤差はプラスマイナス12時間程度です。
The calculation has a margin of error of plus or minus 12 hours. That's true, DQA. I wonder if Sarah is going to show some teeth blouse symptoms.
この推定数値には今のところ大きな変更はかかっていません。
There has been no significant change in this prediction.
核兵器強度は一部においてすでに限界を超えつつあるのです。
In one area, the strength limits of partitions have already been exceeded.
崩壊は段階的に少しずつしかし確実に起こります。
The destruction of Lamu will be gradual, but it will inevitably and steadily occur.
それはもう時間の問題です。
It is only a matter of time. Sora trolled all of us out with a calm look on her face. We all swallowed and held our breath as we listened. We knew we were reaching our time limit. We had no choice but to accept that reality. There was no avoiding the situation.
現在発電施設は順調に稼働しています。
Presently, the power generator is functioning normally.
ですが万が一発電機が停止してしまった場合は非常電源蓄電池を使用します。
However, if by chance there is a blackout, we will switch to the emergency power source battery.
通常は非常灯の点灯と システムの保持に使われている程度のものですが、2時間くらいは持つものと思います。
This is generally meant for supporting the emergency lighting and the maintenance on the move system. It should last for about 2 hours. Sora's matter-of-fact way of speaking only raised the tension in our minds. For Takashi, Sarah, and Sugumi. And for you. I couldn't get the image of you burned into my brain the night before out of my mind. I still felt as if our lips were touching. From the morning, you and I had avoided one another's eyes. I wasn't sure if we'd even exchanged words. You looked straight ahead. I was more conscious of you than of anything else. I didn't know how I should act around her from then on. But I had other things to worry about. I turned back to the situation at hand, listening carefully to Sora's report.
旧来の通信回路については依然普通。
The normal communication channels are still not functioning.
脱出方法も見つかっていません。
Nor have I found an escape route.
ですが、
However,
艦内レムシステムは全力を挙げて皆さんの生命維持を最優先事項とし、そのための環境保全に努めます。
I have made protecting you my top priority, and the me is devoting all of its resources to that objective.
また、艦外で操作可能なセンサー、ライト、マニピュレーターなどを総動員し、
I am also using all sensors, lights, manipulators, and means at my disposal outside of the complex.
それらを使っての光波、電波、音波による通信の送受信の可能性を改めて検証中です。
And I am still investigating whether there are any means of communicating with the outside using light, radio, or sound. Sora nodded her head, straightened her back, and surveyed the room. We were all silent. There was a look of determination in her eyes.
言わせてもらいますと、
Let me say one thing more.
これは意地です。私、茜ヶ崎空の意地。
God damn it, GQA, I was thinking of saying that exact same thing.
Hey, you've made protecting you your top priority. What about the rest of us?
It's like, oh, you all can go die. Only you's worth protecting.
God damn it.
Ah, jeez. That, as long as I, Akanagasaki Sora, exist.
できることはわずかですが、皆さんがここにいられる限り、
And while my powers are limited, as long as you are here,
皆さんがここから無事脱出するためのあらゆる手段、方法を私は考え、試したいと思っています。
I will do my utmost to find a way for you to escape to safety.
あとしばらくの間、よろしくお付き合いのほどお願いいたします。
We do not have much longer together, but I, Akanagasaki Sora, am at your service. She concluded with a serious nod. We also nodded in agreement.
助けは必ず来ます。信じて待ちましょう。
We must wait and believe that help is on its way. Sora's serious expression gave way to a smile.
皆さんが無事救出されることをお祈りします。
Everyone, let's pray for a safe rescue. The gloomy atmosphere that had been hanging over the gathering lightened, and everyone started thinking about how they should spend their time. Sora's smile instilled everyone with courage. I was grateful for that piece of code in Sora's program, the function that allowed her to be calm in times of trouble.
それでは一旦は解散としましょう。
Now, let's end this meeting.
何か事実がつかめるまで各自自由に行動してください。
Until there is new information available, please do what you will.
ただし何かを発見した場合は即座にレミを通じて私に知らせるということで。
However, if you do discover anything, please inform me immediately via Lamy.
ソラ、ちょっといい？
Excuse me, Sora.
あ、はい。小町さん、何でしょうか？
Yes, Komachi-san. What is on your mind? Sugumi suddenly stood in front of Sora. Her smile seemed just a little forced.
話があるの。二人で話したいんだけど。
There is something I want to talk to you with you about. Alone.
二人きりでですか？
In private?
ええ、お願い。
Yes. Please.
実は脱出についてあなたに一つ提案があるのよ。
Actually, I have a proposal. An idea of how to escape from here.
え、本当ですか？何かいい方法が？
Yes, really. Have you come up with a good method?
そうよ。あなたも知らない。私だけが知っている方法。
Yeah. One that you don't know. Only I know about it.
聞いたところによれば、あなた自立行動のプライオリティを入れ替えてもらったそうね。さらに。
I heard from Sarah that your operating priorities had been changed.
レミにライプリヒに対する守秘義務意識は以前ほど強固なものではない。
That you're not as stubborn about protecting Live like as before.
はい。それが何か？
Yes. And what about it?
今のあなたなら私に協力できるかもしれない。
Maybe you can work with me now.
おい、ちょっと待てよ、つぐみ。空も。
Huh? Hey, Sugumi, hold on. Sora is...
あなたは黙ってて。
Shut up, you. Jeez. Sugumi held up her hand as if silencing Takashi.
Yes, ma'am.
私は空と二人だけで話したいの。
I want to speak with Sora. Alone.
構わないでしょ？
Surely you don't mind.
はい、わかりました。では、中央制御室で。
Of course. Then we will speak in the central control room.
そうね。行きましょうか。
All right. Let's go then. With serious looks on their faces, the two of them headed out of the room.
おい、待てよ、二人とも。勝手なことすんな。
Hey, wait, you two! What about us?
そんな大事な話なら、むしろここで。
If it's important, then we should talk about it here.
Sugumi glared back at Takashi. Her eyes were like ice.
黙っててって言ったでしょ？
I told you to shut up, didn't I?
Yes, ma'am.
She turned her back on Takashi again, and she and Sora left the conference room. The room suddenly fell silent.
なんだよ。
What the hell?
なんだってんだよ。
What the hell is going on here?
Those of us left stared at the hologram in the conference room and settled down to plotting a strategy to save ourselves. The four of us, you, Sarah, Takashi, and I, gathered around the table. We reviewed the facts as we knew them. There were two ways to get to the surface from the moon. One, use the elevator in the central area. Two, climb one of the complex 12 sets of the emergency stairs. The central area floor was completely flooded. Even if we could get to the elevator, we couldn't be certain that it would move. We still didn't know the cause of that either. The emergency stairs were also filled with water from the second floor, so they were impassable. There was only one method that could be used to remove the floodwater. That was to use the high-pressure fan to pump the complex full of high-pressure gases and purge it of seawater. But at that moment, we weren't able to operate the fan from inside Lamoon. And like the elevators, we still had no idea why. If we couldn't start it from the inside, then it could be started from the outside. But all communication channels to the outside had been cut off. And swimming our way to freedom was out of the question. The water pressure and other problems made that suicidal. And if we couldn't find a way out on our own, then we'd have to rely on rescue efforts from outside. But that was something we couldn't depend upon. We hadn't been able to communicate with the outside for the 5 days since we've been trapped, and there were no signs help was coming. So we knew that we had to exclude a miracle rescue from our options. No, from the beginning. We had reconciled ourselves with the facts of our situation long before. We figured that since there had been no contact or rescue, not even the slightest sign, maybe there was a reason people couldn't get near Lamoon. Or maybe someone had intentionally sealed us in. So we came up with 3 steps we should focus on. A. Restoring communications to the outside. But that was only relevant if the people on the outside were willing to cooperate. B. Find another way to drain the water from the complex other than the high-pressure fan. But according to Sora, there was no other way to do that. C. Find an escape route other than the elevator or emergency stairs, like maybe a submarine. But according to Sora's information, there were no longer any left at Lamoon. She had said that they all had been used during the evacuation on May 1st. Final conclusion, current prognosis for escape, hopeless. But there was one thing. Tsugumi had said that there was an escape method that only she knew about. If it did in fact exist, there was a way all 6 of us could escape. And that would be our only hope. Right!
結局のところ俺たちには打つ手なしってことか。
There's really nothing we can do.
つぐみと空の報告を待つしかないね。
We'll just have to wait for a report from Tsugumi and Sora.
にしてもつぐみのやつ遅えな。
Yeah, but Tsugumi hasn't even come back yet.
いくらなんでも遅すぎるよね。
She is kind of taking a long time.
何かあったんでしょうかね。
Maybe there's a reason? I don't know.
Maybe. Hey, should I go see how things are going?
え
Huh?
そうだな。
Yeah,
よろしく頼む。
whatever, you go do that.
一人で大丈夫？
You're gonna be okay alone?
Yeah, fine, I'll just go take a peek.
With that, I left the conference room. I headed down the corridor to the control room. With the situation the way it was, we weren't going to find a solution no matter how much we worried about it. That was clear. So we would have to take control of the situation. How could we do that? We couldn't just rely on thinking. We needed to act. The key to the first step down that path was in the hands of Tsugumi and Sora. That was what I believed. I arrived in front of the control room. I pushed the intercom buzzer, but there was no answer. My only choice was to open the door. When I did, I heard Tsugumi shouting.
何遍も同じことを言わせないで。
Don't make me keep repeating the same thing! Tsugumi and Sora were in the middle of an argument so intense that it seemed like they might start going at it hand to hand. Neither one would budge. They just glared at one another. It looked as though they had been fighting for several minutes. The room was filled with tension. The two glanced at me for only an instant before launching back into their argument.
ですから先ほどから申し上げている通り、そのような場所など存在しないのです。
Like I've been telling you, that place just does not exist.
ねえ、ソラ、お願いだから、これ以上私を怒らせないで。
Hey, Sora? Please don't make me any angrier.
他の連中は騙せても、私に嘘は通じないの。
You might be able to trick the others, but lies won't work on me.
嘘ではありません。
It's not a lie.
まだ言う気？
You're still sticking to that line. It was a bad scene. Something about the whole thing seemed to scream danger. It wouldn't do to let the two go at it like that. I retraced my steps, hurrying to the conference room.
Everyone, we've got trouble!
Without waiting for the door to completely open, I bounded into the room.
お、早かったな。
Huh? That was quick.
ってただごとじゃないみたいだな。
Sounds like something big is going down.
大変ってどういうこと？
Trouble? What kind of trouble? Pop-o-matic trouble?
God damn it, Sarah. Come on, we gotta go and stop it.
I told them that I struggled to get my breath back.
止める？おい、ちゃんと説明してくれ。
Stop what? Hey, explain what's going on.
何があったの？
What happened?
The central control room. Sora and Tsugumi. I found them fighting.
Oh, is that all? I fought Sora before and I almost didn't die. And I definitely didn't die.
I just couldn't watch, so I...
まずいね。こんな時に。
This is bad news at a time like this.
行こう。止めようよ。
Let's go! We gotta stop them!
あ、早いとこ行くぞ。
Yeah, we better hurry.
We burst into the room. The room was full of sharp words and barbed looks. The atmosphere was tense. It left a bad taste in my mouth. Nothing had changed at all. It might be safer to say that things had gotten worse.
ドリッドシュトックの下にフロアはありません。降りることはできないんです。
There aren't any floors underneath Dritterstock. We can't go down any farther.
嘘。
Liar.
あなたは嘘をついている。
You're lying.
私には分かっている。私は知っているの。
I know. Oh, how I know.
レミューにはさらに下の階があるって。
There was another floor under Lamu.
レミューとは別の施設。それがこの真下にあるの。ずーっと下の方に。
No, there's another facility other than Lamu, and it's right below us, really far down.
ね、そうでしょ。
I'm right, aren't I?
その問いにはこうお答えするしかありません。
There is only one answer to your question.
そんな施設など存在しませんと。
No such facilities exist.
そんなはずはないでしょ。
There have to be!
じゃあ、あの部屋は何？
Then what about that room?
あのヒンメルは一体何なのよ。
What is that Himmel about? Himmel? I thought I had heard. No, I'd seen it before. The name of a room? Yep. Where have I seen it? But my memory was vague. I couldn't connect the name with any information in my brain.
いい？あなたは知らないだろうけど、あの扉は今日。
Listen, you don't know about it, but today the door is...
おい、つぐみ。
Hey, Tsugumi!
Suddenly Takashi got between them.
つぐみ、その話、俺にも聞かせてもらおうか。
Sugumi, why don't you tell me about that?
ここまで聞いちまったんだ。もう隠し事も何もないだろう。
If we've all heard this much, you can't have anything more to hide, right?
Takashi stared intently at Sugumi. Takashi turned back to us.
なあ、悪いんだけど、
Hey, if you don't mind,
ここは俺に任せてくれないか。
I'll take care of this. Huh?
何それ？
What?
私たちは出て行けってこと？
Are you telling us to leave?
ああ、大人数であれこれ言い合っても収拾がつかなくなるだけだろ。
Yeah, with this many people arguing, nothing will get settled.
だからここは俺と空とつぐみに任せてくれ。
So just leave this to me, Sora and Sugumi.
しばらく3人だけにしてくれ。
Leave us alone for a bit. Alright, let's leave this to Takashi.
少年？
Kid!
なんでそんな重要な話し合いで私たちだけがのけ者にならなきゃいけないわけ？
Why should the three of us be excluded from such an important discussion?
I trust Takashi. And Takashi has trust in us. Takashi has his own take on things. And I think we should go with what he thinks.
サンキュー少年。すまんな。
Thanks, kid.
しょうがないな。じゃあクラナリ、あんたに任せるからね。
Oh, whatever. Fine, Kuranari. We'll leave it up to you, okay?
ああ、わかった。
Alright, I get it.
We left the three of them in the control room. Oh, wow. This is really interesting. So, on Kid's side, it's going to be... He's going to be in the dark about a lot of things. It's like, want to find out what happened? You'll have to play the Sugumi path. After that, we decided to take some action of our own. The estimated time until Lemu's implosion was steadily approaching. We decided to run a visual check at the complex to see how everything was. Of course, Lemi had already checked everything, so it was a meaningless action. But we felt that we had to do something. I took the corridor near the Cosmic Whale Room. Rather, near what remained of it. The Cosmic Whale Room was already filled with water. I wondered what the girl I had seen around here was. Where had she gone? Who was the girl singing that lonely children's song? Was she a ghost or something else? Just as I was thinking that. Ugh! Oh god, Kid is having symptoms. Interesting. So Sarah's not having it yet, but Coco did and interrupted a lot of things. Oh, hold on, you guys, just 1 second, just... Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Yeah, that's true. Takashi didn't last time. Like the fact that Coco was like getting sick just made everybody focus and panic. I wonder if they're going to even be able to get to Himmel and the floor below in this path, because if anything will make Sora budge, maybe it'll be kid sickness right here. Suddenly I was hit with a bout of dizziness. My vision contorted and I couldn't stand. I leaned against a wall and slowly crouched on the floor. I was unable to focus my mind. I felt cold. My joints were throbbing. Oh! My stomach felt like it was contracting in on itself. I couldn't stand it and sprinted into the bathroom. I threw up everything in my stomach. Oh God. It was a stew of half-digested chunks of tuna sandwich. I looked at it indifferently and put my hand on my forehead. I wasn't feverish, but I felt terrible. I took the A elevator up to the second floor. I headed toward the infirmary, intending to get some medicine. Along the way, I saw Takashi. He was leaning against a wall, muttering. He was probably just talking to himself, but I heard what he was saying.
ったく、何にも起きねえじゃねえか。出任せ言いやがって、あの女。
Damn. Nothing's happening, that lying woman.
もう時間がねえってのによ。
We don't have the time for this.
Lying woman? He seemed to be in a bad mood.
Hey there, Takashi.
あ？おう、少年か。なんじゃい。
Huh? Oh, hey kid, what's up? How was the talk with Tsugumi and Sora?
ああ、あれな。
Oh, that.
ダメダメ。全然話になんねえ。
It was no good. Nothing there. Huh? What do you mean?
つぐみの勘違いだったんだよ。単なるあいつの思い込みだったんだ。
Tsugumi's got it all wrong. She doesn't know what she's talking about. So the escape route...
ああ、もちろん白紙に戻ったってわけだ。
Nah, we're back to square one. Oh, I see.
Damn. Uh-oh. That's bad. I'd held out hope that he could pull us through. It was a bitter disappointment.
おっとそうだ。こうしてらんねえよ。
Did Tsugumi come up with a plan to get Sora to acknowledge it? I wonder. That would be something she might do.
Oh, that's right. I can't be standing around.
俺もう行くわ。今忙しいんだよ。
Yep, it seems like he's helping Tsugumi with some crazy plan. Oh my god. That's my girl.
I gotta run. I got things to do.
じゃあな。
Later.
Looking stiff, Takashi headed off. I was left alone. Sarah and Sora were in the infirmary. Seeing the two of them were having a complicated discussion.
じゃあここのネットワークを通じてライプリヒ本社のデータベースにも侵入できるんだね。
So, you can get into the library company database through this network, right?
ええ、理論上は可能です。
Yes, it is theoretically possible.
しかし本社のデータベースはこことは比較にならないぐらいプロテクトは強固です。
But the database at headquarters has security that makes what we have here look simple in comparison. That sounds like a challenge for the greatest super hacker that ever lived!
並大抵のことでは侵入どころか逆ハックされてしまうことでしょう。
Not only is it hard to break into, but it will hack back at you. sounds kinky. I like it.
それに現在外部との通信は普通状態ですし。
Besides, there are no open communication channels with the outside.
でもケーブルが断線してるわけじゃないんだよね。
But it's not like the cable connecting us to the group is cut off. Right? Huh? Huh? Huh?
はい。
Correct.
だったら受信はできなくても送信はできてるかもしれないわけだ。
So, even if we can't receive communications, we might be able to send them.
その可能性はあります。
There is that possibility.
そっか。だとしたら。
In that case.
ってあれ少年いつの間に入ってきたの？
Huh? Hey kid, when did you get here?
I've been here for a bit.
あ、そうなの。全然気づかなかった。
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
どうかなさったのですか？あまり顔色が優れないようですが。
Is something wrong? You don't look so well.
Yeah, that escape route that Tsugumi was talking about. So she turned out to be wrong?
はい、どうやらそのようです。
God damn it, Sora. Yes, it would appear so.
I see.
そんなに落ち込まないでください。まだ望みを捨ててはいけません。
Please do not let it dampen your spirits. You can't give up hope.
朝に申し上げたように、私もレミも最後まで全力で皆さんのために尽くしますから。
Like I said this morning, Lemmy and I are doing all we can to get you out of here.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
ところで少年は何の用でここに？
So, what are you doing here, kid?
Oh, yeah. I came to get some medicine or some vitamin supplements.
あれ？少年も具合悪いとか？
Huh? Are you feeling bad too?
Huh? You too, Sarah?
皆さん、かなりお疲れのようですね。
I
無理も
won.
ないことですけど。
Damn, Sora, you are holding back a lot of information. Everyone seems fairly fatigued. Don't overdo it.
ナッキ先輩もさっき来たんだよ。
Naku was just here as well.
やっぱストレスかな？それとも睡眠不足？食事はタツタサンドだけだし。
I guess it's stress or maybe lack of sleep, and I guess all we've been eating is tuna sandwiches.
ああ、やだやだ。どれも肌の大敵ね。
And all of those things are bad for my skin! As she complained, Sarah took a jar filled with tablets from the medicine shelf.
はい、どうぞ。
Here you go.
I guess you took the same ones.
I gulped down the tablets that Sora gave me. Sarah gave me, sorry.
Where did you go?
更衣室。
To the changing room.
Huh? Why she's gonna change?
うん、よくわかんないけどね。
Yeah, I don't know the details though.
Huh.
At that point, Sugumi came into the room. Both Sarah and Sora's expressions tensed.
You too, Tsugumi?
Huh? Oh, no, I'm right as rain. And I will be tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. You all, on the other hand, are going to die horribly unless you listen to me.
It's weird, but everyone seems to be feeling ill today. So I thought that you might be feeling bad too.
私は違うわ。私はただ
Not me. I just...
様子を見に来ただけ。
I came to check things out. And distract you from whatever talk she's doing.
Huh?
妙といえば彼頭おかしくなったんじゃないの？
Speaking of weird, I think that guy's lost his mind.
That guy?
もしかしてたけしのこと？
You mean Takashi? Sugumi nodded.
かなり挙動不審だったわよ。
He's been acting pretty strange.
目を血走らせながら避難用通路に入っていったけど、
His eyes are all bloodshot, and he went into one of the emergency corridors.
なんだか鼻息も荒かったわね。
He was breathing funny and acting strange too.
Huh? He seemed to be in a bad mood, but was he really that out of it?
元からそうだったけど、頭をやられちゃったのかもね。
Oh, don't get me wrong, it was kind of like that from the start, but I think maybe he's lost it.
鼻息が荒い？
Ah, what do you mean he was acting strange?
まさかとは思うけど。
I don't think it could be this, but...
倉成さんでしたら、ちょっと待ってくださいね。
Let me see. Right now, Korinari-san is...
今、ちょうど更衣室の上の通路に。
Now he's in just the corridor above the changing room. Hold on one second.
ねえ、ちょっと様子見に行った方がよくない？
Hey, maybe we should go take a look?
I think you're right.
Sarah and I hurried out of the room.
あ、皆さん、更衣室の中には。
Oh, everyone. He's in the changing room. You was there too. The two of us sprinted to the changing room. We arrived in front of it. Then we heard you give an ear-splitting scream. No, what is this? I didn't believe it. It couldn't be.
Damn! That Takashi!
Oh my god. Kid. The door was shut. We thought it might be locked from the inside. I knew it wouldn't work, but I was gonna try to kick open the door. But Sarah stopped me. Sarah wanted to work on the keypad next to the door. It seemed that she had a code for emergencies like that. The door opened. I immediately burst into the room.
Hey, Takashi!
Huh?
Huh?
You was alone in the room. She already finished changing. What? What?
いきなし入ってくんな、このアホンだら。
Here we go! Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Boy getting hit when walking into the changing room of girl in an anime. I have never heard of that, Buffalo. Who do you think you are bursting in here? Idiot! Baka! Whack. The magazine you had thrown at me hit at me full on in the face. I felt a piercing pain in my nose.
先輩、無事ですか？
Nokia, you're alright?
え？何のこと？
Huh? What are you talking about?
だってたけしが。
I mean, Takashi,
倉成？倉成がどうしたって？
Kuranari? What about him? Takashi wasn't anywhere in this room. Did Tsugumi somehow trick the system? Come to mention it, there were no emergency exits in the room at all. I wonder if Takashi's earbuds are in there. There was no way for him to enter in from an emergency corridor.
What about that scream just a minute ago? Who was that?
I rubbed my nose as I said that.
あれ。
That. You took the collar of her jacket and showed it to us.
ほら見てよ、あのコーヒーの汚れ染みついちゃったの。
Look at this. It's got a coffee stain on it. Do you believe that? There did seem to be a little black stain.
それだけ？
That's all.
You scream because of that?
うん、そうだよ。
Well, yeah.
だってこの服お気に入りだったんだもん。
I mean, this is my favorite jacket.
Don't just freak out like that. And if you're done changing, why'd you throw it at me?
何言ってんの。女の子が着替えてるかもしれない部屋に無断で入る方が悪いんだよ。
What are you talking about? You're the one who broke into a room where a girl might be changing. I looked again at the magazine you were throwing at me. On the cover of the magazine was a glossy picture of a screw and screwdriver. It was a copy of Monthly Toolbox magazine. What is something like this during the girls' changing room? Something red dropped on the floor. I had a nosebleed. Oh no! Oh no! They're gonna think he's thinking something else, but it's actually because of this. Oh my god. I had a nosebleed.
やだ、何鼻血なんて出してんのよ。
Oh, yuck! Why'd you have to go get a nosebleed?
君って正真正銘の新生純情少年くんなんだね。
It's because you threw this magazine at me.
I plugged my nose with tissues handed to me by Sarah as I fumbled for an explanation. I plugged my nose with tissues handed to me by Sarah as I fumbled for an explanation.
まさかそのネジを見て。
I fucking knew it! Don't tell me. You looked at that magazine and...
いや
Yeah,
ー、嫌すぎる。
you're gross!
That's not it!
ああ、それにしても心配して損した。
I guess we didn't have anything to worry about to start with. I guess we didn't have anything to worry about to start with.
まあいいや。
Oh well. With that, Sarah left the room.
What? Are you leaving?
うん。私用事あるからさ。
Yep, I've got things to do.
Things?
いろいろとね。生産しとかなきゃいけないことが残ってるの。
Lots. There are things I've got to take care of. What is she talking about? I thought that I detected a gleam of determination in Sarah's eyes. I bet it's that computer thing that you mentioned.
じゃ、あとよろしく。
So, I'll leave the rest to you. Sarah waved to me as she left. But an instant later, she had poked her face back in the room.
あ、そうそう。お二人とも。
Oh, you too.
ごゆっくり。
of the cameras. What? I mean, nothing. That time, she didn't come back. You and I sat on the bench in the changing room, facing opposite directions. Finally, the two of us were alone. It was the situation I'd been trying to avoid. I pictured it as I thought of the touch of her lips 2 days before. I wondered why we had stayed there. It was because you didn't try to go anywhere. With what Sarah had said, I couldn't just say see you and leave. If I did that, she'd be able to tell me that I was still hung up on the day before. I tried not to think about it, but the more I tried not to think about it, the more I did. Part of me that knew all of that pretended I was unaware of it, while acting like I was. But that just led me to actually being aware of it. So I tried to pretend not to think about it. So I was pretending to think. Oh my god! Huh? Then I realized it was all meaningless. The more I thought about it, the more confused I got. I sat down next to you and stared at the ceiling.
Oh, that's right. This silence is bad. I better break it somehow.
I thought I would try to say something and calm myself down.
Those clothes really suit you.
Huh?
Huh?
No, I mean, why'd you change?
Unfortunately, my mind was still in a state of confusion and wouldn't follow orders.
そうね。いわゆる一つの決意表明かな。
Huh. I guess maybe you'd call it an expression of my resolution.
Huh?
着替えた理由
The reason that I changed.
聞いたのは君でしょ。
You asked me, right?
Yeah.
デミューのユニフォームを脱ぎ捨てて、私の日常に即した服を身につける。
I decided to drop the limo uniform for the clothes I normally wear. I decided to drop the limo uniform for the clothes I normally wear.
デミューでの私、さよならって意味と、日常の私、こんにちはって意味を込めて。
It's a way of saying goodbye to my limo self and hello to the normal me.
私は何が何でもここを脱出して普段の生活に戻るの。
I just want to get out of here and get back to my regular life.
そういう決意表明。
That's what I decided.
Huh, so that's why.
Yeah. I gotta be wondering. Are we gonna see a return of the big Tanuki outfit? in some kind of elaborate plan to make Sora bring everyone down to the seafloor. Because that would be hilarious. Ooh, more awkward silence. At that rate, I figured the conversation was sure to fizzle out. I needed something to talk about. Oh. Oh boy. Damn, we haven't had a choice in a long time, have we? Fuck. I think she would like to talk about the third eye. I don't think she wants to talk about her past. Let's see. Because I know the third eye is a lovely subject between them.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask you about the third eye.
第三視点
The third eye?
Yeah.
最後に第三の目
And the third eye.
それはここに
That's right here. Suddenly I remembered and vividly relived the feeling of our lips touching the night before. I was sorely regretting that I brought up that topic.
そういえばさ
That reminds me.
Yeah.
第三視点って概念の本当の意味教えてなかったよね
I didn't really tell you the meaning of the concept behind the third eye. Did I?
No. You always say I'll tell you next time.
そうだったね
You're right.
よしいい機会だからお姉さんが手取り足取り教えてあげよ
Well, this is a good chance for me to tell you the whole story.
Really? Well, you can skip the boring stuff.
You stood up and turned to face me. Wait, did I not get a U point for that?
う
Oh, there are no more points after day 4. Damn, DQA, I had no idea. Okay. Probably because it's too late to change anything about the ending by this point. Ahem!
ではナッキュ先生の第三視点講座を始めるとします
It is time to start Professor Nakyu's seminar on the third eye. Oh, that is so cute! I clap for her half-heartedly.
当たり前の話だけど人間は2つの視点を持ってるよね
First, we'll start with something that's blatantly obvious. People have two eyes, right?
一つは右目もう一つは左目
One on the right and one on the left. Oh, sorry. You winked with one eye and then the other.
この2つの視点によって人間は立体を認識することができるの
Oh wow, it looks like I'm entering a really interesting scene here, based on what y'all are saying. With these two eyes, people are aware of the three-dimensional world around them.
もしも仮に片方の視力を失ってしまったとしたら不可能とまでは言い切れないけど立体を認識することは極めて困難になる
Oh, James, well, thank you for stopping by. Huh? If you lost the sight in one of your eyes, I won't say it would be impossible, but it would be difficult to get a sense of the world, its depths, its dimensions.
ちょっと片目をつぶってみて
Close one eye for a second. I closed my right eye, she said.
うして見える世界は基本的には平面としての情報だけによって構成されてるでしょ。
When you look at the world that way, the information you get is lean enough to basically form a flat image of the world.
もちろん焦点、ピントを合わせたり眼球を動かしたりすることによって物体の立体感を把握することができないわけじゃないけど、
Of course, by focusing on different areas or moving your eyes, you could get a sense of the three-dimensional image of things, but
でも両目を使ってる時に比べれば立体としての認識度っていうのかな、そういうのは著しく低下してるはず。
but it wouldn't give you anything close to the perspective or dimensional awareness that you would have using both eyes.
言ってることわかる？
Oh, sorry. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
じゃあ余分なことは抜きにして言うけど、
Alright, I'll leave out the unnecessary stuff.
つまりこういうこと。
In other words, this is what I mean.
人間が片方の目だけから入手できる情報は平面、二次元としての情報だけなのである。
If a person looks at the world through one eye, they only get enough information for a flat or two-dimensional view.
要するに写真と同じなのよ。
Essentially, it's like a picture.
一枚の風景写真を見たとき、手前に林があって、奥に湖があって、そのまたずっと向こうに山脈があって、
If you're looking at a photograph of scenery, you have trees in the foreground, a lake in the middle, a string of mountains in the background.
というような遠近感を確かに知覚することはできる。
Thus, you get a sense of distance in the picture.
でも、その写真はあくまでも二次元じゃない？
Goddamn, I keep
平
right-clicking by
面上に
accident.
現
Oh,
像しただ
shit.
けだよね。
Thus, you get a sense of distance in the picture. But that picture is still only two-dimensional, right? It was developed on a flat surface.
というわけで、写真というのは三次元の映像を二次元的に再現したものだってことが分かってもらえたと思うんだけど、
So a photograph is actually a three-dimensional image, recreated two-dimensionally. Now that I think you understand that.
え、まだわからない？
What? You still don't get it?
I don't get it, and my left eye is tired.
しょうがないな。
Oh, well.
じゃあ今度は左目を閉じて。
God damn it.
両目つ
Okay, this time close your left eye. Hey, what are you gonna see with both eyes closed? I held the eyelid of my left eye shut with my left hand as I opened my right eye.
そうそう。
That's it.
そしたらちょっと軽く実験でもしてみようか。
Now, how about we do a little experiment?
Experiment?
Nodding, you took a marker out of her pocket. She took the cap off and handed the marker to me.
So, what do I do?
私が持ってるこのキャップにサインペンをはめてみて。
Try to put the pen in the cap that I'm holding. Oh, jeez! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hello, Nick Miyazaki. Welcome to the stream. in a very interesting part here. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. So this is what you're talking about. Oh jeez. You sure think I'm sideways and out in front of me. Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for it to go even further.
So you want me to put the tip of this in that hole?
I can't say it. Oh my god. God damn it. Like, I don't know. Like, thank God that kid. Like, imagine kid's voice actor trying to say this.
So you want me to put the tip of this in that hole of yours?
早く入れて。
Oh my god.
Yeah, hurry up.
Oh my god, dude. God damn it, kid.
You want me to put it in?
Oh my god, I can see where this could go, and I'll just completely lose it.
Yeah.
I took the shiny black pen, lifted it towards the little cap that you held, trying to put it in.
Huh? That's weird.
God fucking damn you, Utakoshi. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I can't find the hole.
God damn it, seriously? What the fuck? Takashi, Takashi is missing this. Oh my god, the scene is gonna fucking kill me. god. The slightly slippery tip wouldn't slip into the hole. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If the pen explodes, like rather like if it just starts like leaking ink or something, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
It's like, oh, this has never happened to me before.
My face hurts from smiling. Oh god. I tried again and again, but it wouldn't go where you wanted it to go. God.
It should be easier than this.
もうだらしないな。
Jeez, you're really bad at this.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Like Uchikoshi and the other guy like toys like,
Whoa, we can't put a sex scene in this, you know, it's gotta be all ages.
it's like the other guy's like, leave it to me. I have an idea. We can all be happy.
Excellent idea, chum.
I was like, I don't know, that's probably not what Uchikoshi and his friends sound like, but I imagine such a conversation took place many, many years ago.
It's my first time doing this.
Oh my god. Ow!
Sorry.
どこに刺してんのよ。そこじゃないでしょ。
I Oh my god. And Takashi isn't here for this. Oh my god. It just keeps going. Absolutely, Mr. Baldeck. It just keeps going. And the music is just it's like we're playing the really serious romantic music to this. Where are you poking that thing? It's the wrong spot. God damn it.
もうちょっと手前。
Oh my god. It's a little closer to you.
Here?
違う違う。もっと奥。
Oh, come on. The poor voice actor of you. No, no. Further back.
そう、そこそこ。そこに入れて。
God damn it. They are just... Yeah, right there. Stick it in. Hurry.
I got it! Finally it's in! Yes!
すごい。こんなの初めて。
Oh, God, you did it! It's your first time! It only took 5 hours. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. There we go. Wow. That was a scene. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, I can't believe that this music played throughout all of this. Oh, so that is how that works.
一つの視点だけでは立体を認識することがいかに難しいことなのかご理解いただけたと思うのですが
I think you've seen how hard it is to be aware of the different dimensions of things from just one perspective.
So?
まとめるとこういうこと
To review, this is what I mean.
一つの視点から得られる情報は平面二次元的な情報だけ
The information that you got from one point is flat or two-dimensional information.
立体三次元的な情報を獲得するためにはその視点が最低でも2つ以上は必要なの
To get enough information for a three-dimensional view, you have to have at least two perspectives.
つまり右目と左目
That is your right and left eyes.
この2つの視点を使わない限り私たちは瞬間的に3次元を認識することはできないのよ
If you don't register two viewpoints, then you won't be able to register what's going on around you in three dimensions.
Huh?
まだわからないかな
Do you still not get it? Do I have to do more sex metaphors?
I see what you're saying, but...
どんな関係も何もないって
I see what you're saying, but... What does this have to do with the third eye?
It doesn't have anything to do with it.
Then why did we do it?
もうほとんど説明し尽くしちゃってるんだから
I've already just about explained the entire thing.
だったら逆にこっちから質問するけど
Alright, let me try something else. Let me ask you a question.
一つの視点から得られる情報は
What kind of information can you get from one perspective?
You said two-dimensional information, right?
次に2つの視点から得られる情報は
And what kind of information can you get from two perspectives? And what kind of information can you get from these two perspectives?
I think you said three-dimensional information?
では3つの視点から得られる情報は
And from three perspectives, what kind of information could you get?
Four-dimensional information, maybe? Huh? The fourth dimension!
You nodded slowly, listening to me. So the fourth dimension was... Wait, what was a dimension anyway? You took a notebook out of her locker and started illustrating her points with diagrams, using the familiar pen. You took a notebook out of her locker and started illustrating her points with diagrams, using the familiar pen, the infamous pen. Zero-dimensional, a world made of points. With zero dimensions, there is no mass nor area. It is depicted using coordinates. Or we might call it nothingness or even zero. This is the extension of that point. It is a straight line. In other words, a cross-section of a straight line is a point. This is depicted by one concept, length. Here we go, we're at this again. Two-dimensional. This is an extension of a straight line. It is a flat world. In other words, a cross-section or a plane or a flat world is a straight line. This is depicted using two concepts, length and width. Three-dimensional. This is an extension of the flat world. It is the three-dimensional world. In other words, a cross-section of the solid world is a plane or flat surface. This is depicted using three concepts, length, width, and height. This isn't the most precise way of putting it, but you can think of three dimensions as an area in space composed of length, width, and height. Depicting length, width, and height on the X, Y, and Z axes. One axis adds a vertical element to the other two. And here we go. The fourth dimension adds a T-axis, or time, to these three. Because four dimensions is no longer just space. It is called space-time. Of the X, Y, and Z and T axes, a vertical element crossing perpendicularly to the other three. Four-dimensional. This is an extension of three dimensions, world of space and time. In other words, a cross-section of space-time is three-dimensional. Four dimensions are depicted using four concepts, length, width, height, and time.
So basically, if you're able to gain third eye, then you have enough information to experience four dimensions.
そう、空間プラス時間。
Yep, it's space plus time.
私たちが2つの眼球を使って目の前の広がった空間の映像を一瞬にして理解できるように。
Just like we can use our two eyes to constantly have an image of the spaces in the world before us.
So with three perspectives, we can also be aware of the cross-cutting element of time.
そういうことである。
Yep, that's it. You put the cap on the pen.
I feel like I kinda understand.
何が？
What?
My premonitions. I didn't travel through time.
第3視点を獲得した後は
I know. You gained the third eye!
だから未来のことがわかるんとは
That's why you know the
なん
future!
てバカバカしいこと言い出さないよね。
Would you stop talking about these stupid theories of yours?
You don't think so?
ダメ。
No.
然説得力ないもん。
I mean, there's no evidence.
どうして少年はいきなり第三視点を開眼することになったの？
Why would your third eye suddenly open?
その理由は？方法は？
For what reason and by what method?
I'll bet. If I got my memory back, then I'll... I'll bet. If I get my memory back, then I'll...
またすぐそうやって記憶喪失のせいにする。
That again, you always hold back on your amnesia. God, it's old.
っていうかさ、そもそもその記憶喪失の原因を探ってるんじゃなかったの？
You were looking for the cause of your memory loss in the first place, right?
記憶喪失と第三視点とにどんな関係があるわけ？
So what do amnesia and the third eye have to do with one another?
それから少年が見たって言ってたあの幻の女の子のことは？
And what about that ghost girl that you said you saw?
まったくもう短絡的っていうか浅はかっていうか幼稚っていうか。
I mean, it's so naive, stupid, and childish.
But your mom believed in it, right?
その話はやめて。
We are not going there.
もう過去のことは考えたくないの。
I don't want to think about the past.
昨日そう言ったじゃない。
I told you yesterday as well.
But... Do you like things the way they are? You don't care if you never find out who your mom and dad were for the rest of your life?
やめて！
Stop it! You had covered both of her ears in denial. Oh, God.
I wanted to know about my past. I still hope to find it out. But I don't have my memory nor any clue to go by, so... You have your memory, right?
Oh my God. Does she not? No, she's got to remember her parents.
So that means you've got something that I don't have. You have a clue. And more than that, you're able to get information from Lemmy. So how come you still don't want to think about it? I thought you came to Lemu because you wanted to find out the truth. Why'd you change your mind? Did something like make you change? Why are you denying your past? Isn't that the same as denying yourself? With your own two eyes? Why don't you try to face the truth directly? You!
I grabbed Yu's arms and pulled them away from her ears.
Answer me. Why? Why do you want to give up when you're almost there? Why throw away everything that you've worked on so hard for?
I
shouted at her because I couldn't believe what she was doing. It was something that she would be hard-pressed to find in her wildest dreams. And suddenly, as she was about to attain it, she had suddenly changed her mind. I was nowhere near reaching my dream, but Yu's was almost always within her reach. So I felt terribly, terribly disappointed. I don't get it. What you've longed to know is right in front of you, and I was so jealous and so happy for you. Why?
怖くなったの。
I got scared. Huh?
真実を知るのが怖くなったのよ。
I got scared of learning the truth.
考えてみてよ。今まで正しいと信じてたものが全部嘘だって分かったのよ。
Think about it. Everything that I believed in for so long has turned out to be lies.
全部作り物だったのよ。
It's all just fiction. Oh, wow. Other games I've played, very similar phrases. Not gonna spoil.
ねえ、こんなことってある？それって普通のことなの？
Tell me, is that supposed to happen? Is it normal?
私には信じられない。もう何もかもが信じられない。
I can't believe anymore. I can't believe anything.
知らなかったの。真実がこんなにも苦しいものだったら。
Oh, baby girl, come on. You got a lot more to learn. You just read one AIM conversation. There's gotta be more clarifying things. I didn't know that the truth was this painful. You put her hand on her chest.
痛いの。
It hurts.
心が痛いの。
My heart hurts.
真実に近づくたび心がツタツタに傷ついていくの。
The closer I get to the truth, the more my heart gets shattered to bits.
私にはもう
I can't take it
耐え
anymore.
られないんだよ。知りたくない。
I don't want to know anymore.
本当のことなんて聞きたくない。
I don't want to know what is real. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. A sudden sound and shaking made us look up. Oh, wow. The next instant, warning alarm started shrieking. All around me, the squeal of straining metal echoed from the structure. The shaking continued on and off. What?
まさか
No. No way! Could implosion have already started? It was 5:45 p.m. The estimated time of implosion was 4:30 a.m. on May 7th. But given the 12-hour margin of error, I thought it could very well be the implosion. We burst out of the room. The corridor was flooded, and the water level was rising. I was stunned by how high the water already was. In a little while, the alarm ceased. It looked like the flooding had been stopped just in time. It looks like it's under control. Yeah. I wonder if everyone's alright.
そうね。確認しましょう。
Let's go check.
ソラソラ聞こえる？
Sora? Sora, can you hear me? But there was no response. It's no good. I bet the sensors are out of whack.
ひとまず空のとこに行きましょう。多分制御室にいると思うから。
Should we go find Sora first? She's probably in the control room. Yeah. What if we put our argument aside for the moment and concentrate on handling the situation at hand? You and I headed down to the 3rd floor.
とにかく脱出する方法を早く探さないと。
We have to find a way out of here fast! You sprinted down the stairs. Even though we were in the middle of a crisis, I couldn't get my mind off of what we were talking about. The mystery surrounding Yu's parents, and my inexplicable premonitions. I just had a feeling that those two things were somehow connected to the 3rd eye. Why? Why can't I shake this feeling? We reached the 3rd floor. Hey, you!
何？どうしたの？
What? What's wrong? I was just thinking. I was thinking that the thing about your parents and the stuff that's been happening to me might have something in common. I get the feeling that the 3rd eye ties them together somehow.
ねえ、何言ってるの？この状況わかってる？
What are you talking about? Don't you know what kind of situation we're in right now?
今は生きるか死ぬかの瀬戸際なのよ。
This is about whether we live or die.
そんなことどうでもいいじゃない。
It's not important now. It is. But you said, your mom said the 3rd eye.
お母さんなんて言わないで。
Don't you talk to me about my mom!
あの人は私のお母さんなんかじゃ。
Oh god. That person is not my... You stopped mid-sentence. Suddenly she lifted her head and started running. I hurriedly went after her. Sora wasn't inside. I looked at the life reading numbers. 5. Not being human, Sora wouldn't register on the bioscan. So the number 5 matched with the number of us that we knew to be stuck in Lamu. In other words, everyone was alive. Somehow I doubt that sentiment. You sat in the chair and typed on the keyboard, calling up the login page for the database. God damn it, I can't click. There we go. Incidentally, Sora had removed the login restriction that had kept us from accessing it before.
わかったのよ。
I figured it out. I know how to do it! What?
認証をクリアする方法。
How to get authorization clearance. Oh, hell yeah. I think she's gonna do it right before this place blows up. Okay, you guys. I know it's a bit early, but I think we're gonna save next time. I think we very well just might be reaching the end of the U route. Good ending. By the way, would you know how much? Do you know if I could finish it in the next stream, or it would still be 2 more for people who have played this game? But anyway, today we had a lot of cool stuff, a lot of very, very hilarious innuendo. That was just... I could probably finish the next stream, Guffy Force. That would be amazing. Oh, wow, and there's a divergence between good and bad. Well, we're going to finish, by when I mean finish, we're going to finish the good end. And then the stream afterward, we're going to do the bad ending of you. Just to see it, just to see what it is. All right. Okay. Oh, so if I want to do the bad ending first, next time would be the time. You know what? I'll decide then. Next time. Next time, we might actually just see the bad ending first. Yeah. I might load the other screen and just so we can check out the bad ending. And before we do the good one, if this is where they diverge. Okay? Bad end is short. Cool. Cool, DQA. Alright. So next time on Ever17, we are approaching the end of the U route. Then it's just Sarah before the true ending, which I've heard is quite long. And I also heard that switches between Kid and Takashi. So that is amazing. Alright, you guys? And in Thursday, we are going to hear, again, the possible finale of Higginbana. Alright, so there might be there's literally only 1 or 2 more streams left in Higginbana. And yes, I'm going to be starting a new game after that. That's quite different. So until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.